Bobcats capture first national title. Since 1984 with 35-34. Overtime win over Illinois State Nashville, Tennessee. In a historic and heart-stopping showdown, the Montana State Bobcats clinched their first FCS national championship in 41 years. 41 years topping the Illinois State Redbirds 35-34 in overtime on Monday night at First Bank Stadium. After a season of resilience and momentum, the Bobcats' journey culminated in one of the most dramatic finishes in FCS title game history. With the score tied at the end of regulation, Montana State delivered the decisive play in overtime. A 14-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Justin Lamson to wide receiver Taco Dowler, followed by a clutch extra point by Miles Sanstead. Lamson, who was named the game's most outstanding player, showcased his dual threat ability by completing 18 of 27 passes for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns, while also scoring twice on the ground. Dowler was a constant playmaker, hauling in 8 catches for 111 yards and finding the end zone when it mattered most. Montana State's offense tallied 381 total yards, and although the Bobcats held the ball for just over 20 minutes, they capitalized on explosive plays and smart execution throughout the night. The contest's first half featured big plays from both teams, but it was Montana State that seized control early. The Bobcats finished the opening quarter with a scoring drive and added on before intermission to lead 21-7. However, Illinois State mounted a furious second-half comeback, trimming the deficit and eventually tying the game at 28-28 late in the fourth quarter. A critical play came when the Bobcats blocked an Illinois State field goal attempt with just over a minute remaining, a play that kept the Bobcats alive and forced overtime. In overtime, Illinois State struck first, but their extra point was blocked, leaving the door open for Montana State's game-winning drive. The victory ends a 4-decade championship drought for the Bobcats, whose last national title came in 1984. It also caps a remarkable season in which Montana State finished 14-2 and dominated Big Sky Conference play with an undefeated 8-0 record. Fans jammed First Bank Stadium, one of the largest crowds in FCS title game history, to witness the thrilling contest, with celebrations erupting as the final seconds ticked away. For head coach Brent Vigen and his staff, the triumph represents both a personal and program milestone. The Bobcats' historic campaign will be remembered not only for the championship itself, but for the perseverance and clutch performances that defined it. Montana State now stands atop the FCS landscape, returning national championship glory to Bozeman after more than 4 decades, and etching this overtime classic into the annals of college football lore.